symphony of stars gathered here tonight. McDavid, MacKinnon, Edmonton, Colorado, and underway on Hockey Night in Canada. I'm Jack Michaels alongside Louis DeBrusk, who stayed low and kept that right pad on the ice to make the stop. MacKinnon, beautiful inside out, stuck by Skinner, and he's drawn a penalty against Darnell Nurse, I believe. Bouchard. Work free, Taves will hold his own. Lehkonen behind the net, pried off his stick, but MacKinnon there. Taves sent it over, Makar steps up, snapshot, score! And Colorado's taking a 1-0 lead. Cale Makar with his fifth.
I mean, he picks this bar perfectly. Good work in the corner to dig this out. It's the top line. MacKinnon with a quick little shovel pass out to Taves, who under pressure makes a quick little pass over to Makar. That's what gives him a couple of seconds to walk. Once he picks his spot, it's the zinger. Quick little flick, bam. Off the post and in, 1-0 Avalanche. But it's the work down low in the corner, the work on the line. But a man after my own heart. He likes the outdoors. And
I was just going to say,
he beats to his own drum. We've talked a few times about it.
Here's Makar, Snapchat score. That's 2 for Cale Makar. Again set up by Taves. 2-0 Colorado.
I don't know if you're going to find a similar goal back-to-back that Makar just scored. It's from the same spot, maybe even a little closer. It's the lower hand. Watch him torque into the shaft here as he shoots this puck. Quick face-off, and I mean, he just zips it. Elite shooting defenseman. He's thinking shot the entire time, and Taves, boy, was that ever a quick pass on the face-off. Aggressive win back to Taves, and he fires this over to Makar.
Wraparound effort by Henrique. Likewise stays out. And hoisted the other way by Taves, skating into it. Close backhander to the Stuart Skinner. Crowd there. This line of Savoy, Howard, and Tomashik, all featuring players in their first year playing in the NHL. Here's a quick chance. Quick snapshot score. Gabe Landeskog. This is the one, Louis. What do you think? Is there white space there?
Well, here's the thing. Ooh, boy, it's really close.
Really tight.
Well, here's the other thing, too, by the way.
Yes.
It's the Edmonton player that brought it over the line.
Correct.
It was Regula.
Yes.
If it does indeed go over the line, it's hard to tell on that quick play.
At 4:05, the play was deemed to be offside.
There it is.
Therefore, we got no goal.
So it hadn't completely crossed.
Well, you had it early, Louis, because you saw the look on MacKinnon's face. Yeah. Hearing inside, Draisaitl has it well covered. MacKinnon dishes, gets it back, one-timer to save. Skinner sprawling to his right to make the stop. Tosses to MacKinnon, laid onto the ice is Roslovic. MacKinnon under pressure, tried to center, deflected. Makar, one-timer, a tremendous stop on Lehkonen by Stuart Skinner.
By Skinner, a necessary one. Strong start here. This puck does bounce just for a second. But then it's a beautiful pass over. Makar once again activating right down into the zone. He finds Lehkonen for a one-timer. I mean,
Kelly staggered. Philp forces it back through center. Malinsky over to Rashawn. And now a dart up to Parker Kelly with Kulak back. Thrown around the boards. Brindley sees it even way. A shot save, rebound, score. And there's Gavin Brindley with his second of the year.
Sets us in motion. It's just get this puck ribbon around. You have to win the wall battles. Right here, Bardakov gets this puck. Strong play to get it back to the blue line. It's a quick wrister through traffic that isn't handled. That puck's left over. Malinsky head up the whole way again. Look at the waves of traffic that fill in between. Right there, you can just see it all come together. It drops down.
Up to Ross Colton. Manson. Shot was blocked by Kulak. Manson carved it loose. Little battle's being won right now by the Avalanche, and it leads to a tip in from Jack Drury, set up by Brent Burns. But Manson, Louis, in my mind, helped set up this goal, 4-0 Colorado.
Yeah, he was the defenseman up on the rush. It was a great block by Brett Kulak to deny. Spend some time in the zone, but it's a transitional play once again. Here's the chance by Manson, but he stays with this puck in the corner. Again, don't give up in the battle, come up with it. That's exactly what happens in that quick release. We've talked about it already in this game. A 40-year-old Brent Burns. Head up, he knows exactly where he's shooting this. Drury just kind of funnels in between the hash marks.
Roslovic to Draisaitl. Bouchard showed one-timer. Pressure from Necas. He'll carry. Dish off to McDavid. Swooping. Shooting! And that changeup handled by Wedgwood.
For Calvin Pickard in his tenure with the Avalanche in 15-16, so a team that he has fond memories of.
Here's a lead pass. Ross Colton shot off the rush, and Pickard greeted with a good scoring chance for Ross Colton. Makes the save. This season, 2-2-1 with a save percentage of 85 coming in. Took a hard luck loss. Here's a steal. Mangiapane pounds it off the post. Rebound, but Colson.
That one there, the last one by Mangiapane is his best save.
Battling and maintaining the zone. Malinsky a shot. That deflected off Adam Henrique. Bardakov in front, deflected pass, backhander score. Parker Kelly extends the lead to 5-0.
Scoring down their lineup. You have to respect the top line, but this is just going to work. Watch these puck battles that are won by the Avalanche. They're just finding the pucks in the offensive zone, and once they get it, there's an identity here. They want to get pucks to the net. They want to have people funneling into places where this puck's going to be, and that's exactly what happens here. This pass isn't converted. It goes off of a skate, but Parker Kelly's right there to backhand this one home. Call it a bounce.
Dishes back to McDavid. Front end of a back-to-back for the Avalanche. Here's a dish for Roslovic, denied by Wedgwood. That might be his best save of the night. Here's McDavid in front with a backhander that Burns got a piece of. Edmonton's top line as Colorado hemmed in right now, trying to get on the board. Roslovic. Ekholm off a pick, rolls toward the net, gives it up. McDavid back in front, stopped by Wedgwood, and now we'll have a penalty, and that was almost inevitable.
They do have big tanks, but that's a lot of time on the ice. Take as much time as you can here.
McDavid beaten off the draw by Drury. Draisaitl, a terrific keep, crosses to McDavid, shooting, scoring! Draisaitl holds the zone, McDavid converts.
Multiple opportunities, good puck retrievals on the power play again. This is just a good keep in on the wall. Great job by Leon Draisaitl to cut this off on the far wall of the hard around. Keep it alive, so important. And then it's the quick play. Draisaitl to McDavid, walks down, picks his spot short side. I mean, that's a perfectly placed shot. Looking for pass. Nope, I'm just going to bury this one.
Draisaitl will come off, and so will McDavid as Cale Makar hustles it through the neutral zone. Already with 2 goals tonight, Nichushkin, one-timer Olofsson, and a sliding stop made by Pickard.
Power play for Edmonton here after a great penalty kill. They survived it, some great saves, great sticks. Have one power play goal, looking for another.
Here's a breakaway, shorthanded, Parker Kelly waits, backhander score! 6-1 Colorado, a shorthanded goal from Parker Kelly.
To slow down, he takes a little look. This is just really aggressive off the faceoff, and he just gets there. He got shot out of a cannon to get to that puck, and he knew he was alone. Look at this. Took a little look as soon as he got the puck, said, yeah, I have some time to make a move here and to see ever. Quick little look right there. He says, yep, I can slow down, slam on the brakes. Little fake.
Strong statement early in the season. Controlled. And a quick shot flipped wide by Nugent Hopkins, who starts on a line with Henrique and Mangiapane. But Colorado a breakout and a 2-on-1. MacKinnon shooting and scoring. 7-1 Colorado. Nate MacKinnon.
Develops here as this puck gets chipped around. It's Wallman that pinches down, and he's not getting supported quick enough. Bam, it's a 2-on-1 with the 2 fastest guys on the ice. And Nathan MacKinnon decides he's just going to shoot this one. Good job to take the 2-on-1 away, not allow MacKinnon to put this across to Necas. But he just picked short side.
Malinsky stumbled down. Tomashik inside. Guided toward Howard. Picked off and cleared. A good play by Colton. And then fresh out of the box comes Nate MacKinnon. Charging in, shooting, and scoring. Nate MacKinnon blistering one upstairs on Calvin Pickard. It's his second goal of the period.
This is the perfect timing for Nathan MacKinnon. This puck just, thank you very much. And then I don't know if there's another player in the NHL that can shoot the puck off the fly like Nathan MacKinnon. It is incredible. He keeps the feet pumping while he lets this go, and it doesn't take him a lot to get high velocity.
Still playing with Draisaitl. Bouchard across to McDavid. He'll challenge Makar. Stays in front, avoids the pick, but McDavid backhander and a tremendous left pad stop made by Wedgwood. His best of the night.
Yeah, listen, there's games like this, though, that there's some great games that go right down to the wire. You fight right to the bitter seconds in the end.
Short-handed chance coming for Henrique. Denied by Wedgwood. Splayed out the right pad and stopped Henrique, who deep forehand.
And then there's other games where you just kind of say, okay. Here's the chance short-handed by Adam Henrique. Good stick on the entry. He's the one that lodges it loose. Little flip pass by Bouchard, finds him. And he goes for the deep extension with the right pad.
Avalanche power play, the only negative. 0 for 7 the night, 1 for 28 in their road games. Here's a steal and a quick dish, and scoring is Jack Drury, and that's his second of the night.
With terrific save, and then this one here just not stopped around, but it's upper grabs, and it's the forechecking and aggression of the Avalanche once again. Coming downhill. Nice pass. Seems like every little mistake, every little bobble, it's a great chance for the Avalanche. That was a good recovery by Nurse to get back and not allow Olofsson a clean chance. Almost made it 10-1. But it'll remain 9-1 for the Avalanche in this one.